Alright everyone, welcome to A Programmer Plays Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. For anyone not familiar, this is, I want to say the third Shantae game in the Shantae series. I have played it before, as you can see. It's been at least a year since I last played it, so I've probably got some fuzzy memories on where stuff exactly is, but in general, I've probably got a decent idea of where things are. I think we are going to do normal mode for this playthrough, just because I like it. Like, this is a really, just fun game. I was hankering to load this back up, and here we are, loading it back up. The magic surrounding me has grown weak. Now is the time to invoke the curse. Hear me, loyal servants. A new source of evil has been found. Seize it for your master, so I can rise again and take my place as the one true ruler of Sequin Land. Ha 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 ha. Worth noting, I was not advancing the dialogue there. The timing on that was entirely driven by the game itself. Now I'm driving the speed. I had that dream again. It's been the same one every night, ever since I became human. So yeah, the overarching story at this point in the Shantae series is that we lost our genie powers at the end of the previous game. Shantae here is a half genie, half human hybrid, and she has magical hair. What in the world? Scuttletown is under attack. I may not be a genie, but it's still my duty to protect this town from evil. With that, we're off. So, as you can see, this game's using like a composite art style of primarily pixel art for the actual gameplay. Let's actually advance a little bit so that we don't have so much screen shade. There we go. So pixel art for the actual environments, the characters within the environments, because the series got its start as like a Game Boy series. And I believe this game actually originally was released on the DS. I might be wrong about that. But at the same time that they were having the pixel art, they also had more, I don't want to say high res, but as you can see, line art that has pretty crisp edges. It's not pixel art style. In this version that I'm playing, which is the PC version, I think that those got a little bit of an up-resing. Slightly higher resolution than the original game. Not like a crazy amount, but, touched up art. Personally, I think this game of the Shantae series has some of the better, character design choices. I think that this particular iteration of Shantae is one of the better, design-wise. Is it another pirate attack? Worse, it's the Ammo Baron. He's turning Scuttletown into a war zone. Here, an auto potion, just in case. We got an auto potion. It's time to put your training to the test. You're a human now, and you gotta fight like one. Here, take this pike ball. You can activate it from the inventory screen. I'm gonna go catch up with Sky. You got pike ball. Bolo's right. I can do this without my genie magic. Alright, so if we go to our start screen, we can see we've got some inventory stuff. We've got a map. This is using the, I guess, Castlevania style of map where it's a grid that gets filled in like an Excel sheet almost. And then there's quest items that we haven't gotten yet. Pike ball is just a consumable melee weapon. I wouldn't even really say melee weapon. It's semi-melee. And then auto potion is a consumable revive item. So yeah, onwards. Ooh, this screen shade is a bit much, if I'm being honest. There's the Shantae games typically have pretty easy to unlock stat increases for your melee, which is through your hair. And so right now it feels a little weird playing this game. The speed at which her attacks are coming out just feels slow. Huzzah! It's Scuttletown's Guardian Genie, here to save the day.
Mayor?
Get real, Mayor. I can't fight the entire Ammonian army by myself. Do something about this. But you see, I can't. I sold our town to the Ammo Baron in a moment of weakness, and then spent the money on cheap waxy chocolates and ate them. Say, what? Then I had to go make dirty water, and by the time I got back, he'd already started to move in. He owns the town, so I can't make him leave. Never mind. Magic or no, I'm ret to go. Walk straight into that. So, much like the Zelda series, the Shantae games do have partial hearts, so the initial impression of, oh gosh, we're starting with only 2 hearts is not actually true. It's more like we're starting with 8 hearts, because we can have quarter heart increment from different enemies. Now, different enemies do hit for different amounts of damage, so, you know, it's not completely... We're not a total tank, but we are fairly tanky. You may also notice the hearts that I'm picking up off the ground only restore 1/4 heart damage. So that's honestly, I find it a little visually imperfect, but it works, and it'll work better as we get higher up. Now, the game's already doing some, I think, pretty good visual teaching. We've been breaking pots like these or larger this whole time. And we can see one down here in the bottom right. So, a inquisitive player, or just a clumsy one who's bad at timing and jumping, would run into this and boom, she'll crouch automatically on her own, and we can go in here and bust that open and get a tiny little reward. Nothing huge, but it's a nice little, like, oh, okay, the game is just teaching you how it works, which is pretty nice. Much like the Spyro games, you've got gems as your primary currency. Different gems are worth different amounts. Here's another thing that the Shantae series does that I appreciate. If we look down here, we've got a pit of death, and we know it's a pit of death without ever having to be told about it or do any experiments, because it's got little skull and crossbone drifting up from it. It's like, oh, got it. Message received. Don't jump down in that. Onwards! I can't tell if this guy is using plungers or not. Easy peasy. I do appreciate just the pile of bodies here. That's an interesting... I hesitate to call it an error, but I do kind of think it is. The pixel art. Oh, interesting. So we've got this, like, you know, obviously video games, a 2D game like this is not truly 3D. The depth of the scene is created by layering up your artwork to sort of sell that illusion. In this case, the shadow of the walls, giving it some depth and perspective, is baked into the sprite on the left of us. So we actually sort of clip out over there. That's interesting. It sort of reads wrong visually. Hey, you made it! God, boy, this screen shake is just way too much. Wrench says that the ammo baron is just ahead. Good, because I've got a message for him. Straight from my hair to his derriere. Okay, and work on those lines. So if we look at our map, we can actually see what I was talking about earlier, where it's grid based, so it's just filling in. I do appreciate that the grid, it sort of gives you the boundaries of the room, so we can tell that. Okay, yeah, you can't see my mouse. Like, we walked into a new scene right here, and this was a vertical scene right there. So that's nice. I appreciate little details like that. There's plenty of Metroidvanias out there that don't bother to do such niceties. As we can see, whenever I attack, I cause -5 damage. The damage will raise later. Hey, Grips-chan! So here's our first save. We'll continue on to our first little boss here, Ammo Baron. That's right, boys. Tear down that preschool and convert it to a long-range cannon. And that retirement center, another cannon. It's really coming along. I'm tearing up here. Hold it right there, Ammo Baron. No one weaponizes the elderly on my watch. Kablamo, boys, you shouldn't have. Is she here to dance at my victory party? Thrice approved. Yes, she will indeedy do. The nerve. What do I look like anyway? I don't know, some kind of dancer, I guess? Aren't you? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. Yes, whatever. Stop wrecking our town. According to the Fairness Towards Oversized Chocoholic Landowners Act, Mayor Scuttlebutt has 30 days to refund the full amount in cash or edible confections before you can claim legal occupancy. Huh? Let me see here. Yes, she's right. But I'm not about to let some purple-haired pipsqueak stand between me and my glorious new empire. Bar whoosh wah. Let's dance. Ammo Baron in the mechanized, militaristic madman. Oh, don't like that. I think I need to, nope, not like that. Ah. There we go. Pop, 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 pop. I don't know that I need to jump there. I don't think I do, but we're doing it anyways. Yeah, we don't. Oh, well, we did need to jump there. Let's see. Rule 3, do we think? No, not quite rule 3. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Easy peasy. That takes care of you. No! Look what you've done to my tank. It was a gift from Mother. What's all this commotion? It's the Ammo Baron. He's trying to destroy Scuttletown. I want my chocolate back. Halt! Who said that? Who? What? It's the Royal Guards. They'll fix this. Guardian Genie, you must cease your attack by order of Sequin Land Sultana. Me? Oh, you see, the law's on my side, girly girl. But he's the one who... For assaulting the rightful owner of this town, your status as Town Guardian is hereby revoked. You got the court summons. What's this? You are hereby confined quarters until your hearing at Sequin Land Palace. You will be relieved of any special weaponry at that time. Good day. Looks like someone's getting a haircut. They can't take my hair. Can they, Uncle? It's all I have left. Do as they say for now. But what if... Patience. I will head to the palace myself to sort this out. Just promise me you'll stay out of trouble. I promise, Uncle. Uncle Mimic is such an interesting character design. My poor, poor town. Guess we blew it, huh? What a mess. Your uncle's right. We'll just have to place our trust in the authorities and hope for the best.
Wait up!
How did I get into this mess? I think that there's been some turnover in who does the voice acting for Shantae. I should have looked that up before I started the stream, but I don't think this is the same voice actress who played her in Half Genie Hero or Seven Sirens, but I'm not sure. That rotten Risky Boots. Ever since she stole my magic, things have gone from bad to worse. A hot bath is just the thing I need to clear my head. Wait, I don't own a bathtub. Don't tell me. It's really hard not to crack up at, like, these sprites are like, what, 40 pixels tall? No, probably more like 64 pixels tall. They're not that tall. And yet, the the pixel artists were like, boy, we gotta really like make sure that these characters have an excessive amount of bounce. Well, isn't this a sight?
Risky Boots.
In the flesh, enjoying my booby-trap bathtub, I see. You're in big trouble when I get out of this. Please, you're giving me goosebumps. 64 pixels, more like 64 chickles. What's up, Ferg? How's it going, man? I'll keep this quick. Tell me where my men are, and I'll let you live to see tomorrow. What are you talking about? Don't get cute. My men and my weapons are gone. Who else but you would take them? Me? You're the only thief around here. Really? Then perhaps you can explain why your uncle has my crewmen caged up in his lab. Don't be ridiculous. Okay then, I'll prove that you're up to no good. The scene cut to, hey, here's the two of them with the entire bathtub. I think that's pretty funny. I'm sure you saw the list I posted. Some of them, hopefully, the ones you have never heard of. I think I was already familiar with all of the ones on the list that you posted. I'll need to double check. I've played a lot of Metroidvanias over the years. And I've been surprised this year I've gone through more than I thought I would in this calendar year. There's my missing man, right in dear old Uncle's workshop. What have you got to say for yourself now? I didn't know, but I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I know the reason you wanted revenge for that incident with the genie lamp. Just look at my poor defenseless Tinkerbat. He's terrified. Looks fine to me. This is your last chance. Tell me where they are. I want my men. I want my weapons. And I want them right now. Huh? What's that noise? Particle effects. Tinkerbat, no! Actually, a pretty solid little bit of animation right there. Scream! A cacklebat! A what? No, it can't be. What happened to it? I'll explain later. Look out! I'm unarmed. Deal with this creature. Quickly! At least let me get decent first. I wonder if they were originally planning to have like a Suds version of Shantae and then decided either like, hey, we're out of time, or the ESRB is not gonna let us get away with that. Here, get rid of that wretched stuff with this. We got the magical lamp. Hold the lamp button to suck things up. Lamp button is this one. It's Y. You got dark magic. I got him. Now could you please explain what's going on here? There's no time. What about the lamp? Aren't you going to try and take it back? Keep it. I've got bigger fish to fry. And so do you if the pirate master has returned to Sequinland. I'm, by the way, just running off the assumption that it's pronounced Sequinland. I could be totally wrong. Send you a Discord message with my brother's entire message about those Metroidvanias. Beautiful. Awesome. Love that. Thank you. What was that about? Who's the pirate master? All right, and now we're in it. We're in the game proper. We can look at our map and see that we're out of that little tutorial area bit. We have a mouse lurking on the screen, which I did not want. We've got key items like our court summons. And we've got inventory, which we can fill out. NPCs, of course, can be talked to. Somehow, there we go. Stay safe out there. The fields are filled with monsters. My job is to slay them. I'm bad at it. I enjoy the sense of humor in this series. I know that it's not for everyone, but I have a good time with it, so if you don't, that's unfortunate for you. Bad timing on my part. Suck up that dark magic. I'm amused by how much the smoke for the cacklebats looks just exactly like a Wind Waker particle. Did you check your inventory, key items, and map? You can use the arrows to swap between them. See, and that right there, that is sort of getting back to how this game, I'm pretty sure, was originally a DS game, where they say stuff like, hey, you can use the arrows. They mean like literally like reach down and touch the arrows on the lower screen. Highlight them for description, then use them whenever you see fit. Prepping rice, still have a message you saved as a note on my phone. Well, what do you want? You're off the hook, so get lost. The pirate master guy, he sounds pretty dangerous. Dangerous? He was the greatest threat to Sequinland has ever known. The last time he showed up, it took the combined power of every last genie to defeat him. Wait, you're talking about the real genies? They captured him? He's dead, but don't let that fool you. With the genies gone, the pirate master will do everything he can to regain the dark magic and rise again. Dark magic? The stuff that transformed my crewmen back there. The pirate master must be stopped, or Sequinland is history. After all, he has no right to destroy what I've worked so hard to conquer. Well, maybe I can help. Ha! A run like you wouldn't stand a chance against a foe like the Pirate Master. I can deal with this myself. How? You couldn't even fight a single cacklebat on your own. True, but if I destroy the dark magic at its source, I won't have to fight at all. Cutting off the power he feeds on should keep him in the grave where he belongs. I'm only lacking one thing. A map of the Forbidden Isles. That's easy, just try the library over in Sequinland Palace. I can't go to the palace, they'll clap me in irons. Unless... Hey, don't look at me, these guys want to clip off my monster whipper. Then I guess I'm on my own. But I might reconsider my position if you fetch me that map. It's your choice. There we go. Go get a map. Alright, so we've got a few different doors here. Squid icon, that's going to be for health. Let's just go ahead and pop our heads in here. So here we go. Scuttletown Squidsmith at your service. I take adorable heart squids and melt them down to make more health for you. Ready to forge some heart holders? Yeah. Sorry, sweetie, but it takes 4 heart squids to forge a heart holder. So this is kind of classic, Zelda heart pieces, right? You get 4 of them, you get a thing. But this game does do the delayed satisfaction thing where you find them and then you have to come back here to turn them in, which I actually think, like, as a kid I was annoyed by stuff like that, but now as an adult I appreciate it more. There's a lot of things I appreciate more as an adult. A lot of things. I really do think though that you remember how in like A Link to the Past you get the big key and you use that to get the big chest open to get the item. That I think was really it built a lot of excitement and tension in the game that I think ultimately helped the game feel better. More games need to they've convenienced out a lot of their own delayed satisfaction. Welcome to my shop. Alright, so shop stuff in the Shantae series typically falls into one of 2 categories. You've either got consumables, so potion here, we can buy 1, or we can buy 3, a little bit of a discount, or we've got stuff like this. Shampoo. Shampoo would be an increase to our damage output. Silky Cream would be an increase to our attack speed. Obviously, these 2 sort of feed into each other. More attacks faster or stronger attacks at the same speed. You can get both and do even more cumulatively. There's also Backdash, Recover. I don't think I am good at that. Power Kick. Probably not going to take advantage of that. So yeah, we're going to go for one of these 2 because it does feel a little sluggish to me right now. We'll probably come back and get the faster attack speed ASA possible. If you're in a hurry, try Pirate Flare. Buccaneers use them to return quickly to their ships. The library, you shouldn't go without a library card. I don't remember. Mayor sold our town to the ammo baron. I think library card is something that we'll pick up on our way there. What's up, Sky? Shantae, I thought they had you under lock and key. I'm on my way to the palace to get something to read. To pass the time. Hey, can I borrow your library card? You? Read a book? This I have to see. Hey, okay, so we did technically get it on the way there. It just, we got it here. Just don't ruin this card like you did the last one. I nibble when I'm nervous. Let's see that library card. Golly, they say the camera adds 5 pounds, but in your case, gave you blonde hair and a totally different face. Amazing. Head down this path to reach Sequin Land Palace and the library. Good luck. Alright, so this guy was like actually blocking us. We needed to like poke around the town a little bit. Oh wait, one last thing. You haven't saved your game since you got here. The save room is right behind you. Use it before you leave town, okay? Oh wow, they're literally gonna make me do that. I'm a little surprised that they would be hard-nosed about that, but okay. We'll go to the old man and do a quick little save. I wonder what the check for that looks like under the hood. Like, are they just checking to see... Like, the way that I would probably code that is saved location equal to this town. That would be the easiest way to do it, I think. So this part of the game right here, like this region, is very original Shantae as my memory serves. You found a heart squid. So there we go. Second piece of heart. The enemies aren't exactly the same. The terrain isn't exactly the same, but it's pretty dang close to the original. Ooh, nice, we got a pike ball. This is part of why I didn't pick up a pike ball from the shop, because we'll find them from enemies on their own. We are also getting our first, like, classic Metroidvania. Hey, here's a thing that you don't have the ability for yet. We can't make that jump, so we'll come back for that guy later. Forget how many hits those guys take when you first encounter them. Oh. Alright, that was ill-advised, but we did it. I forgot about those guys respawning when you just go off screen. That's mildly annoying. Come on. Just doing a terrible job here of preserving my health. There's another heart squid that we don't have the ups for. Bento box, nice. So, bento box is another consumable item. It is a pretty solid healing item, so we're not going to use it yet, but while we're short on healing items and enemies seem to be disinclined to drop coins for us, or hearts for us, yeah. Look at these cute little zombies.
Follow.
What are you doing here? Everyone in Scuttletown thinks I'm a screw-up, so I'm picking up odd jobs at the palace. Painting fences, installing locks, and whatnot. And now you're babysitting? Oh, the undead kids? Nah, they just here to chew the fat. Mine. I can't escape. Got any flesh bops on you? I need 3 of them. You can get them in the sewers below the palace. Side quest.
Bye.
What's up, sir? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just flummoxed because I dropped something very important down the drain. You see, I'm a traveling brochure salesman. That's a very interesting profession. You must have seen some exciting things in your travels, huh? Travels? I've lived here in front of the palace my whole life. But I thought you said, your generation makes me sick with your arrogance. I'm not a brochure salesman who travels. No, I sell traveling brochures. And I dropped my very last vacation brochure down this drain. Disgusting. So, that is the palace. Oh, fuss and fret.
Squid Baron.
I haven't seen you in a while. What's the matter? Oh, you know, post-boss syndrome. Now that you've embarked on a new adventure, I feel like I'm destined to become some kind of filler boss. I'm not sure I follow. You know, I was a major enemy last time, but this time, I just feel like we are going to have battle again. Just round out the package. Package? You wouldn't understand. I need to get away, someplace warm. Maybe it's time for a vacation, Squid Baron. A change of perspective could do you good. Hey, you might be onto something. I've always had a fairly flat view of the world. Kind of like staring at the same four walls, you know? Repetitive, high-stress music. I could use a change of scenery. There you go. If you think of a good vacation spot, please let me know. Meanwhile, I'll go cry in a corner. Poor guy. Alright, we are in Ye Royal Sewers. Little bit low on health, but we'll be fine. There's Flesh Pop, there's another Flesh Pop. Gosh, are we gonna get all three in the first room? No. Hey, there we go. Some more Flesh Pops for me. A heart squid, so that brings us up to 3. Very good. Flesh Pop. Let's continue this direction. But first, let's put one of those Flesh Pops to good use. Boom. Now we're not actively dying. Alright, we don't have the stuff necessary to continue that direction. That's fine. So, back up we go. Wild that we essentially maxed our inventory of Flesh Pops in that single pass. There you go, Bolo. Hey, Flesh Pops, did you get those for me? Yes. Awesome sauce. Yes, these will do the trick. By the way, if you're headed up to the palace, return this royal gate key, will you? Some idiot must have lost it. Gross, it's covered in bite marks. Yeah, I found it in my mouth an hour ago. Here you go. You got the royal gate key. So I guess I didn't even like try walking in here, but I guess there's probably dialogue that would have stopped me. Oh, could it be you have the royal gate key? Would you pass it through to me, please? We gave the royal gate key. Ah, it's a thing of beauty. Now I can unlock this. Unfasten that, reattach, and there. Sequin Land Palace is once again open to the public. Please come inside. Welcome to Sequin Land Palace. Don't think it's possible to hurt those guys at the moment. I'm a little nervous about it, but it's fine. The Royal Library, through this door and across the hall. Across the hall we shall go. A visitor? Let's have a look at you. Ho, ho, ho. This library card doesn't fool these old eyes. You used to come here all the time. The relic hunter's daughter, right? Yes, well, he's my uncle. And what's this, a court summons? You gave the summons. It says here that, scissors, jigsaw, goat mouth. What? They mean to cut off that long, winsome hair? That will never do. Why don't I just file these papers away until the Sultana returns? I'd like to give you a knowing wink now, but sadly my eyelids no longer work. Please take whatever you came for. Thank you very much. The hollow globe contains a secret. You got Forbidden Isles map.
Oh, yeah.
Keep that chin up, young lady. We have friends all around you. Good luck. All right. Map acquired. Now we just got to head back into town. Our first mini dungeon successfully completed. Got a little bit of cash in the process. We'll come back for that guy's thingy. I've escaped these kids. Now we're just talking. Hard to tell the difference, I suppose. Considering that I have played this game before, not that long ago, you'd think that I wouldn't be as amused by the jokes, but no, they still crack me up. Excellent. I appreciate the hitbox for us collecting the gems includes our forehead. We don't have to, perfect it in any way. Something interesting about this series is that saving does not heal you. It's not like most Metroidvanias where, most save points are also essentially like restock points. It's not bonfires like Dark Souls. It's not save stations like Metroid. You save in this game, and if you're at half health, well, you're staying at half health. Now, that is often mitigated in this game by putting some pots nearby, which will probably drop hearts, but still, it's an interesting difference from a lot of other series. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping those guys would drop a little more cash, because we're not going to quite have enough for the upgrades that I wanted to get, I don't think. That's okay. We don't need to be maxing out our upgrades immediately. Alright, doot. Run in here. Talk to this guy. Come on down to here. We're gonna go for Silky Cream first. Okay, it was 150 for the next upgrade, so I thought it was gonna be 100, but no. And so that brings us to the next thing that we should talk about. The upgrades that you can get multiple stacks of the same upgrade. So we can increase our damage and then we can increase it further, which is not going to be a big surprise to very many people, but still, it's a little bit of a surprise to some people. So if we go to our key items, we can see this is where those upgrades go. This changes in future games. Future games make this a toggleable thing, which is pretty interesting. This game doesn't have that feature. I pretty much never use that feature, but I appreciate it existing in later entries in the series. Alright, so with that done, that means that we can now walk over to here. Well, what took you so long? I found this at the library. A map of the Forbidden Isles, just like you said. Huh, I guess a good-for-nothing is good for something, after all. You gave the Forbidden Map. So, will you let me help? Only if you agree to do exactly what I say, when I say it. The Pirate Master is my foe to contend with, not yours. When this is over, we go our separate ways. Can't believe I'm saying this, but it's a deal. Let's beat this guy together and save Sequinland. Hold on. How do I know you won't pull a fast one? Would I lie to you? Say hello to the steam-powered Oceanic Tinker Tub Mark II. Mark II? What happened to the first one? You happened to it. Get on board before I change my mind. Bye. All right. 1 second. All right. So we've got choices. We can, of course, return to the island that we just departed from, Scuttletown. And as we can see, we've got some check marks, essentially. There are 6 heart squids on that island and 5 scuttlebats, or cacklebats, I should say. And we've unlocked the ability to go to Saliva Island. Oh, I definitely misread this the first time I played this game, and it was like, Salvia is a weird name for an island, but okay. No. Saliva. We'll see why. This is it, Saliva Island. Unless we can find another map, this is the end of the line. I'm ready for anything. Where did you get those clothes? Below deck, there's all kinds of fun stuff to wear. Most of the clothes were too roomy, though. Stay away from my personal effects. Gosh, I've never been so far from the mainland. It's pretty here. Don't be deceived. The Pirate Master draws power from this place. There's a den of evil hidden somewhere on this island. You're going to find it. What about you? You're not coming? Not this time. But I'm sure if we work together... I said no and I meant it. I have my reasons. Oh, I see. You're scared. How dare you? I will gut you like a mackerel. Sheesh, learn to take a joke. And get out of that silly outfit. Aw, you're no fun.
I'm ready.
I like this seagull up here that I didn't even realize, but the seagull faces towards me. That's fun. But what a cute bit of pixel art. I like Shantae's pirate outfit. I think it's cute. Cyclops frogs, like one does. I don't think, yeah, I can't hurt those. Nor can I time my jumps very well, apparently. Another bento box, nice. Shit. The mermaids are a little bit particular with their timing. Man, I am doing real bad with that. Hey, monster milk. I think this, yeah, okay, this is actually a doorway, which was not immediately apparent to me. I wonder what this statue is here for. Would you like to save a record of your journey? Yes. Saving. Please do not turn off the power. Alright, and these, I believe, are new characters to this game, but they become recurring characters later. Hey girl, cute getup. You here for the spring break? Us too, but look at this lame swimming hole. It's all dried up. I can't sunbathe without a proper pool. This place was a total rip-off. If we can't swim, we might as well eat. I'll get the ham all set up. Ham! Where's the manager? Spin that ham, and then suck up the ham stink. Yeah, that was not intuitive to me the first time I played this game, but, you know, we got it figured out. A pool with no water. Such a shame. Go ahead and save again. Why not? Save's actually a little bit slow in this game. I hadn't really noticed before. I think, if I remember correctly, I very well might not, but we need now to go down here. Nice, perfect. Talk to this guy. Many years ago, I came to this island with my beloved bride-to-be. Our only wish was to be joined in holy matrimony. But a horrible monster, a servant of the pirate master, found us. His gaze turned my beloved to stone. I can never leave her side. Here, take this ring so that I can finally forget my sorrows. You got the ring. Gee, it looks pretty old. The ring is yours now. Perhaps you should return it to where I first proposed, a mysterious rock between the 4 lily statues. Okay. Meat chunklet? Nice. Who doesn't like a little meat chunklet? That's odd. There's a circular indentation here. Attach the ring? Yes. The ring clicks into place. You gave a metal ring. Alright, and that, as you probably noticed, made these light up, which have not quite the shape I was expecting when I first played this game. Gosh, dang it. I think... Bump, 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 bump. There we go. I knew that was coming, and still. Let's do. We don't need to go crazy, but a couple points of health would not go amiss. Oh, shield, nice. Alright. Yeah. There we go. Bubble shield, very good. Yeah, and we can't get through there. Oh, I forgot about the snakes. Snakes kind of suck. It's a giant lummox. Wow, this thing's enormous. Hey, what's this sign say? Caution. Giant lummox may be aroused by travelers smelling of ham. Release the ham stink? Not quite yet. So I want to see... Yeah. go. Dark magic. I think that's it for over here. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and eat another flash pop. And now we will release the ham stink. Shantae releases the ham stink. It's funny, this is actually an enormous sprite.
Ooh.
And now we know why it's called Saliva Island. Because he's salivating. And yes, I did just like casually know to hang a left on that. Like I said, I have played this game before. There we go. Some more dark magic for us. Beautiful. Hey girl, you got the water turned on. Let's all hit the pool. You said it, girlfriend. Just the absolutely unabashedness of the Shantae series never ceases to amuse me. Ah, yeah! What's this? My porcelain baby fresh skin is too much for the sun. Mine too, the light is bouncing off. Careful not to cross the beams. So dumb. You got the petrify spell. You know, like one does. You did it! The pool is full again and smells like bath salts. The water is really, really warm and kind of viscous. Y'all have fun. Oh, this game. Alright, I think... Let's say that this will be where we end our first episode for YouTube. You know what? Let's actually... There we go. Full health. This is where we're going to end our first episode of A Programmer Plays, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Yeah, I'm going to keep playing. Hope to see you guys, YouTube, again soon. Until then, bye!